you sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the sparks look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of time. May all its secrets take flight. With the truth to be your guiding light. Let your curiosity set your spirit free and well like fire. If a lonely night surprised to see our dreams glowing brightly, every second is worth it. You better love a miracle, someone in the treasures. The stream of shimmering daily moments returning.
Hello everybody, my name is Kayaki. Sorry, stuff happened. So I basically updated OBS, and then OBS basically just like exploded. The entire UI is like completely different now, and I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. Is my audio on? I can't even tell if my audio is on. That's how weird OBS is. It's currently like having a bunch of really weird icons. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, yeah, okay, my audio is indeed on. It's just a bunch of new icons on OBS that I have no idea what it is. According to OBS, my audio is not on, but it's on at the same time, and it's really weird, and I have no idea what's going on. Classic OBS. Dark Viper, hello, welcome to the stream. I opened I legit, like, 5 minutes ago, not even 5 minutes, like 10 minutes ago, I opened up OBS, and I'm like, OBS has a new update. Would you like to update? And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? And then, thank you for updating OBS. We're going to make the entire UI look completely different. All of your audio sources are going to be rearranged, and you're going to like it. Gary, you're going to have your OBS all jumbled, and you're going to like it. Oh, we got a SpongeBob reference this early in the stream. It's not even been like a full minute yet. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of why it was taking so long. But we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today. I haven't played this deck in, like, over half a year. It's been a really long time, and I think I was playing this with, like, Magia Dragon. I was playing the Timmy version of this deck. I removed that because the Timmy version of this deck is terrible. Ugh. So I have no idea how to play this deck now. I don't have no idea how to play the regular version of this deck. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to learn how this deck works. If I've learned one thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that your opponent automatically surrenders before you can even learn how this deck works. So I don't even have to learn how this deck works. Okay, so in the main deck, I'm running 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, 1 Effect Veiler, 2 Drolin Lockbird, 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue, 3 Maiden of White, 1 Max C, 2 Ghost Ogres, 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Pyrite Dragon Ether Barrel, 1 Bestial Magnum Hut, 1 Phydralis Harmonia, or 3 Phydralis Harmonia. I should probably memorize what this card is called, because this is a very common, popular card. 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, 2 Wishes for Eyes of Blue, 1 Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, 1 Mausoleum of White, 3 Lordy Loads, 1 Called By, 1 Primite Drill Beam, 3 Imperms, 1 Majesty of the White Dragons, and 1 True Light. In the extra deck, I'm running 1 copy of Tyrant Dragon, 1 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 1 Golden Cloud Beast, 1 Agnimaster Packbit. I thought this was like a pack rabbit or something. What the heck? I truly am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I can't read. 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons, 1 Lightstorm Dragon, 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Stardust Saphir Divine Dragon, 1 Despian Lilliworth, 1 Crimson Dragon, 1 Ultimate Spear Dragon, 2 Spear with Eyes of Blue, and 1 Hieratic Seals. Yarharhar, Omen Heart, hello, welcome to the stream. So I kind of just copied this list, like just one for one online. I don't actually know how to summon Baron with this deck. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with Despian Lilliworth. Doing Vero duels? I am. I kind of don't know how this deck works anymore. It's kind of been a long time since I played it. But in theory, I could play this deck properly. What does this even do? During phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it's sent there this turn, you can special summon one light spellcaster monster from your hand or deck whose attack equals its own defense. So how am I supposed to use this? Can I even summon this? What? Why is this card even here? I think I'm supposed to be sending it to the graveyard off of Phydralis Harmonia, but I don't know what it's supposed to do, because it does stuff during the end phase, so basically I summon Maiden of White, but what does Maiden of White do during the end phase? If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in the graveyard that targets this card in the field, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard. But what does this even do, though? I don't think this does anything. Baron gets summoned in certain hands when you can do Maiden Summon Black Sage. Maiden Summon Back Sage to 209 for Baron. Gotcha. Maybe I just remove this because I don't know what this is actually supposed to do. Now I gotta find another harmonious target. Okay, hold on. What does this one say? What are the harmonious targets anyways? This card is sent to the G. I mean, I already got one Golden Cloud Beast. Lilith is just for summoning Maiden, since she can send herself for True Light on field and represents wishes for full combo. Is there a way to summon her, though? Hold on, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh! Okay, I need the level 4 tuner. What was it called? Kaiser something. Neo Kaiser Seahorse. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you special summon this card from your hand. You can target one light tuner you control, increase or decrease by 1. You can send one Blue Eyes monster, and one monster mentions Blue Eyes. Hello, Master. What's up, and guys? Alosco, Jeff Gamer, hello, welcome to the stream. So the question, so I think I can only summon that using Neo Kaiser Seahorse. But the issue is, I have no idea how much to include. I have no idea how many I'm supposed to include, and I also don't know how to search for this. Then I probably just set it off Harmonia instead of another interruption, like Malong, Patbit, Wind Pegasus. Wind Peg. Maybe, in that case, maybe I get rid of it for Wind Pegasus, because this doesn't really do anything. Like, it does stuff, but only during the end phase. So, in that case, basically, during the end phase, I get Maiden of White back, E. I get Maiden of White back, and then Maiden of White doesn't really do anything during the end phase. Because I don't think there's any other targets. Okay, I think that's the deck that I'm going with. Bear in mind that I haven't played this deck in half a year, and I have only played the Timmy version of this deck. You know, I was like contemplating on streaming the Duel Chronicle. I was contemplating streaming the Duel Chronicle, and then I played like one game of it with the only deck that I'm allowed to use in that game mode, which is Drytrons, and I'm like, nah, let's not have an aneurysm. I don't like Theme Chronicle. It's like, they ban all the functional decks, but all the hand traps are unbanned, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Sup, Shield Bro, hello, welcome back to the stream. Important to remember, if you go second and open Harmonia, the link 1 who searches field, spell can't do anything. I should probably... Okay. You cannot special summon except dragon monsters. I should probably figure out what you meant by that, but after this duel. Otherwise, I will die to time, because that's what this game likes doing. So we simply ask for viewer duels. Yeah, if you want a viewer duel, just say so in the chat, and I'll open up a room. Okay. So, here's the question. Do I normal summon Sage with Eyes of Blue first? Because I already have Maiden of White. So if he ashes this, then Maiden of White is going to be very sad. I don't know how this... I don't need to learn how this deck works. It's simply just FDKs. It's simply just FDKs. Harmonia locks you out of... Can we do viewer duels out of your ranked match? Sure, I can open up a room right now. Let me actually read what Dark Viper says first. Harmonia locks you out of extra deck monster effects, except for synchros. So if you use it, you gotta remember that your combo, that for your combo if you go second. Gotcha. You know what's funny? Do people even use Team Battle? I've never seen anyone use that, ever. Okay, let me grab the room ID. There we go. Bad hand from his opponent, I'm kind of upset that I was never able to show off full power Predaplants. Because full power Predaplants are not allowed in the previous event. Is this one? Yeah, this one. Let me actually read the effects of this card. Never played Team. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, you can reveal this card, blah 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 blah, and then do all that kind of stuff. Also, you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck until the end of your next turn after this effect resolves, except for... okay, I see. So, I have to somehow play without with Eyes of Blue, which might be an issue because I don't know how this deck works in the first place. That might be a tiny issue. Perhaps not the best way of learning how this deck works. Just having random locks. Okay, what do I have here? This hand is kind of garbage. I should probably read what my extra deck does. I have no idea how for hire works. Your main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand, except Philo, Messenger for hire. So I might be able to do that. Actually, no, I cannot do that. Let's see here. Can I do anything here? That was a normal summon. However, I have no idea how for hire works. The issue is if they have a link 1. Actually, no, I think I should just use this. Jeff, any tips for Team Duel? Well, there's Tag Team, True Team, just that. I have played several tag teams before. They were kind of fun, but it was using a different simulator. I don't think Master Duel has tag teams. Before the new support coming in a few days, it tries to end on like Dogma plus Fulgo and maybe a side engine like Runic or Sprite. This guy reminds me of Buster Blader Dragon Whelp, and it makes me very angry. This card is normal, especially something you can add a spell trap to the main phase. Banish this card from graveyard. Okay. Wait, we're getting new new for hire support. That's pretty cool. That hasn't come out in like, it hasn't been updated in like a long time. I thought Konami forgot this deck existed. Okay, so this does banish as cost. I see. The issue is I'm not entirely sure how to properly use this card either. What does this do? Oh, okay, I see. Last time for hire I got support was Darkwing Blast, so it's been like 3.5 years for TCG side. The only... Your main phase someone from your hand, okay. If monster for hire, summon, okay. The only experience I have for hire is... Should I do that? No, that doesn't do anything right now. The only experience I have with the for hire deck is that randomly Lunalights play one copy of the pink dog thing in case your hand just becomes unusable. The issue is, I don't actually know what this deck does, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Donner my goat pupper. I'm offline, but I like warriors and fairy deck. What in the time-tearing Morganite? The issue is that I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this hand. Okay, so that's a full go. When this card is linked to something, you special one in defense position. If the card your opponent controls is sort of a battle or card effect, you can draw one card. Okay. I think maybe I use this now? Maybe I just use this now. If this is the wrong decision, then this is the wrong decision. It's not really optimal. Yeah, if I remembered correctly, Folgo is a choke point. If I remember correctly... Actually, no. If... I might be able to use this, but I don't know how to combo after that because this thing is essentially turned off. I don't know what just happened. Target one for hire, either add it to hand or special summon it if it was a monster. Okay. Maybe I should be running more Bestials in this deck. Sure, an attack position, because why not? Holy crap! That live 2D planet globe thing. Okay. Does this do anything in the graveyard? card your opponent controls sort of a battle card effect. You control. Maybe I use this. I will have to get rid of one of these, but... No, I think I get rid of this, because I kind of want everything in my hand. So maybe that one, and then that one goes back to the hand. I got my replays for my channel, but only on right time. Challenge you to a tag. Unfortunately, I don't think tag duels work in this game. The issue is, I have this now, but it's not like I can do anything with it. Because I don't think any of these do anything. Back to PSP game. Maybe I should have done this in a different order or something. Oh well. What in the five-headed Link Dragon is going on? Maybe I use this here. I guess I'll get rid of that thing. You simply rip a Sage off top, trust. And then... I don't know, this one? What do I do, though? What does this normally add? What is going on? Why is this deck terrible? Okay, so that doesn't do anything, though. It doesn't do anything, though, is the issue. I guess I can use that. And then grab this. And maybe I just don't do anything. Normally you send as many cards to the grave, but I guess I summoned this guy early. Declare one normal. I guess I can just declare Blue Eyes White Dragon. Doesn't really do anything though. Normally adds Primite, Ether Barrel, or Druid Swarm. I have all of those though. Can I summon anything? Treatment one monster, return range, say face up card in the field to hand. Card distributed, special summon. I mean, I guess I might as well, because it's not like I can use, like, it's not like these guys do anything. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have an 11 in my deck. Maybe I should have added Chaos Angel to here. Oh well. Drill Beam control, yippee. This is my Drill Beam deck featuring a Blue Eyes engine. What types? Fire, water, wind, light, and dark. I don't think I can run that over though. Maybe... Maybe I should add more cards that I can synchro with Hydraulis. Maybe I should be adding... Maybe... I mean, the only applicable card is probably Psychic and Punisher. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, that is still fine. Then I'll use that. I guess I'll tribute that thing. Can I return this to my hand? Yeah, I can just return this to... I can't... This doesn't do anything, right? Unaffected by other card effects. Okay, so I just return the Lordly Load. And that thing summons who knows what. Let's summon another Harmonia! Let's go! No, I'm gonna summon this Blue Eyes. Okay, then now Jet Dragon can activate. Maybe I should use that one instead. No, this one is the correct choice. Oh well. Let's add yet another Ether Barrel. Okay. Can I actually draw an actual Blue Eyes card, Konami? What is this? What is happening? Well, I guess I'll just deck thin even more, because why not? Okay. Let's see here. Can I do anything with this? Well, I guess I can Link Summon, but, like, Link Summoning doesn't really do anything. Blue Eyes, sorry, best we can do is Brown Eyes Rock Dragon. I guess I'll just deck thin. I'll just deck thin even more, because reasons. Okay, effects to banish it. Okay, so what if I do this? What if I do this? Negate that, and then banish it. And then I should be able to just set this back, right? And I just set that back. And then Spirit with Eyes of Blue. I might just lose to time anyways. Add Mausoleum of White. And then... What do I do now, though? What do I do now? How do I get to my tuners? How does this card game on motorcycles work, Konami? Why do the tuners, they suddenly don't exist? I guess I just end phase, or I guess I just end turn then. I mean, it's all fine. Like, Dragon Combust during the end phase anyhow, and Drill Beam control goes crazy. You thought the Brick Eyes was gone. No, the Brick Eyes is still here. I'm not running rank 8s. Okay. Mid phase from hand. Then I Drill Beam. Sure. I've already been on GOAT format for about a week, and I've already had more fun games frequently than Master Duel. Donovan Carter, hello, welcome back to the stream. Okay, well... Oh. Let's just draw every single Garnet in this entire game. I guess we're deck thinning even more. We shall simply deck thin even more. Surely one of these is going to be a Maiden of White. Surely one of these is going to be a tuner. That is just game, though, I think. This is just Drill Beam. This is just Drill Beam Turbo featuring 2 vanilla Blue Eyes. Okay, GG, I guess. All you need to do is attack. Do I even, like, I'm questioning. Like, do I even have tuners in this deck? Like, I'm pretty sure I do, but after that, I'm questioning it. I have the max amount of Sage with Blue Eyes. I have Wishes with Eyes of Blue. Maybe I need to add another copy of Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Drill Beam Control was not a joke. The Mao. Maybe I just need a... Okay, I'm gonna add another copy of Wishes for Eyes of Blue, because clearly something weird is happening. I'll just use a 41 card deck because its deck is running several bricks. Rematch? Sure, I can rematch. If anyone else wants to join in, the room ID is on the bottom left corner of the screen. And if you join, I can just duel you. Maybe I can actually do Blue Eyes things this time. Okay, now, the issue is, I don't remember how what is happening? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Okay, that's still technically fine, but I don't know what's going on. Not gonna lie, I saw your video thumbnail and thought, why is Flowery playing Blue Eyes? Shouldn't he do Naturia? Time to use a deck that got me to 167 turns. Cardians? There's probably Cardians. Okay, well I guess we'll normal summon the Effect Veiler. Because that's what you do, you normal summon the Effect Veiler. Heard you wanted some non-engine, so we put some non-engine in your non-engine. Okay, let's grab... Well, technically, this is an engine. Technically. But not really. Okay. Let's target that. Send that to the graveyard. Then grab Blue Eyes. The issue is... Do I normal summon this, though? I think I have to normal summon this, otherwise I just die. And hopefully these two will help me not die. Go! Second Effect Veiler! And then I think I just end turn here. I just have to hope that a combination of these two will somehow make me not die. And maybe this, but this one isn't gonna do very much. Now that I'm thinking of it, I probably should include Psychic End Punisher here. I think I have to let that go through. And instead, I'll just droll that. Drew a bad hand myself. If you want better cards, we got Card Destruction and activate it. What, in the one day of peace? Okay, that's probably fine. Let's see here. Okay, in that case, I activate this. This tributes itself, right? Let's set this. From your hand or graveyard. I guess I'll just set this. I guess I kinda have to use this. Why are you like this, Konami? How come Maiden with Eyes of Blue doesn't exist? Okay, well, I guess let's use that. First of all, I guess I'll use Mausoleum of White. Probably should have done this in a different order, but oh well. It's fine, I think. Think what I do here is... No, that's not how that works. Piercing Stone, Trap Monsters, Eldritch. Oh, this is clearly man. This is clearly man. Okay, let's... In that case, activate that. If I summon that... I mean, that summons a Blue Eyes White Dragon, yeah, but, like, realistically, what am I gonna do with it? Actually, no, I can use that. Okay. If that's the wrong decision, this is the wrong decision. Okay, let's summon that. That is fine. And then... Is it this one? Well, I can try this one. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this one. Hello, Konami? Your card game on motorcycle is currently broken. Okay. Let's do that. And then... Let's use this. How do I get that back to my field, though? But how does any of this work, Konami? I think I messed up the combo somewhere. How does this work, though? So if I use that... Okay, so now I activate this, and I tribute that. And then let's get rid of that. What do I summon, though? This thing? Yeah, let's summon this thing. I think I summoned that thing. Nigger's Ether Barrel. I forgot, it has things. What do you mean normal summoned? Why are you like this, Konami? And then... let's get rid of that, and get rid of that. When I activate this, and then I set that thing. Okay, well, I guess I use this now. I grab that. Hashtag never punished. And let's grab this. Why am I not able to activate this now? Hello, Konami? I don't understand what things that don't working. Your card game on motorcycle, it don't work, Konami. It's really weird. Why am I able to use this now, though? What? I'm so confused. None of your cards make any sense, Konami. And let's go Maiden of White, because why not? Dripping requires a normal on field or Primite on hand. Didn't I already, or on field? Didn't I already have a Primate on field, though? Okay, let's grab Wishes for Eyes of Blue. And, oh, okay, I see, I understand now. This is how this works. And then Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Technically Contact Fusion. And then Maiden of White grabs the True Light back. And then go attack. And then that sets that back. Okay, I think I'm learning how this deck works. I think I'm starting to understand how this deck works. And then main phase 2, I set this down. And then end turn. It's only normal in field or primary normal in hand. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So first of all, let's the True Light. Let's the True Light, because I need a Blue Eyes on my field. And sure, why not? Okay, I think I'm starting to understand how this deck works. It's just, I'm not comfortable enough to do it without running out the timer yet. Well, I had to be a trading dummy. Card destruction, in that case, I think I Ash this. Because that is a -1. I don't know what kind of Paleozoic stuff is in there, but it's kind of scary. Okay, so I canned... Okay. So during the end phase, I Majesty of the White Dragons. And I'll reveal that one, and I'll reveal that one. And then these two go to the graveyard. Should have pulled out my other deck. Oh, and then I get to activate a bunch of stuff. Do I have to worry about any of these in the graveyard? Once per chain, when a monster activates a monster effect that targets the card in control, quick effect, you can set this card and get that effect. Does this have a graveyard effect? You can target one card in the field. Well, I mean... Do I have lethal? I do not have lethal. I don't have lethal. Okay. Okay, Konami. Why is this boosted right now? Is it because of Mausoleum of White? That might be because of Mausoleum of White. Okay, so I think I synchro using these two, and then that shuts off something from the graveyard. Save you a lethal in 2 turns. And then what does this do? You can discard, control, summon graveyard, special summon Blue Eyes. Okay, so now I special summon Blue Eyes. True Light summon, viewed for 3k plus 3k. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh well. And then, Ether Barrel, because why not, I guess. Is this lethal? This is, oh yeah, this is lethal. Go! Attack! Like, in this case, my actual 3,000 attack vanilla beatstick. My 3,300 attack vanilla beatstick. I have to check for Invisible Gores, the Emissary of Darkness. Checking for Invisible Gores. You know what's funny is that GG. But you know what's funny is that I also play Rush Duels, but in Rush Duels, you essentially want to do the opposite of that. You always want to attack with your highest level monsters first, because there's certain cards in Rush Duels that make it annoying if you attack with your low level stuff. Missed animation. Oh my gosh, you're right! I forgot! I forgot about that animation. I'm out my computer on the charger. That was a fun duel. That was a fun duel. I felt like I learned a lot about that deck. I refused I have the option to increase the timer, but I refuse to do so out of sheer stubbornness. Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, maybe I can actually do something with this time. Okay, so first of all, Bane of White. That's the true light. It's the true light. And then... Here's the thing, though. I don't really... I think I have to get rid of this. Because I kind of want this in case something weird happens. Okay. And then let's grab... That does that. This is that. That does that. So I can do that. So maybe I add this instead. I think I have to add this instead. And then I grab that, and then... I grab this. And then Sage with Eyes of Blue. And that grabs Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a Sage with Eyes of Blue target that's amazing. And I go Blue Dragon, dude. And then that grabs Mausoleum of White. And then Mausoleum of White does things. And then I send that. I'm kind of upset that I only have the stupid... I don't like this artwork of Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's not my least favorite. It's not my least favorite artwork, but... I'm still not a huge fan. What do you mean? What do you mean, spirit with eyes of blue? Okay, or what do you mean, that thing? Okay, let me think. I think what I do here is... Do I let that go through? I think I have to let that go through. Ugh. I think I just have to let that go through. I've completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's not my least favorite Blue Eyes artwork, but it's like kind of not up there. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like this. What is my graveyard right now? That thing. I think I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm not using that right. I'm not using this right now because of Max C. Hold on. Actually, what does this do? Pulled out a deck similar to Burius. When a card targets a Blue Eyes monster you control, you can banish this card, negate the activation to destroy that card. I don't think I should use it right now. And then I do that, and then I do that, and then I do, I guess this. I guess I'll just put that there. And then I end turn. Haven't used it in about 1.5 years. Which reminds me, I actually have to remember to drink water. Oh no, it's Haagen-Dazs. Why am I not allowed to use this? Oh, that's why. I see. In that case, I think I just use this. Oh no! Okay, well that's unfortunate. Let's use this thing, because that's gonna do that. So let's use this then. We're gonna go to at least Chain Link 5. Go! Chain Link 5! Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I think I summoned this thing. I think I just summoned this thing. Because, like, whatever I summon is gonna be negated anyways. And then I use that. And sure, just gonna be Chain Link 2. It's not gonna do anything, but it's Chain Link 2. I can at least chain block that. Oh no! Okay, well that's not very good. That's not very good for me. Okay, so in that case, let's use that. Let's use that. And then, was that a normal summon? No, that okay, so that was a normal summon, which means that I can activate this now. Unless if there's another one. What do you mean there's another one? Why are there so many? Okay. In that case, so it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that, so I guess might as well... I guess I have to get rid of this one. What do you mean it doesn't get rid of that one? Your game is so weird, Konami. This is why no one bothers reading your cards. Because there's no point. Okay, huh. The issue is, it's just like, I haven't really actually been able to do full combo yet. So currently, I'm not entirely sure how the deck is really supposed to work. Well, I still haven't figured out how the deck works yet. haven't really figured out how the deck works yet, I don't think. There's that. Maybe I'm starting to think that maybe I just added third copy of Spirit Dragon, because I've just never summoned Baron to floor. I'm trying to see if this does anything, but maybe I need to put more. No, I already have the max amount of Primite stuff, though. Maybe I should have summoned this thing. Actually, no, that's not how you summon this. Maybe I should have just used this then. Maybe... I think I got too greedy. I think I should have used Wishes for Eyes of Blue immediately, even though it doesn't really do anything, because at least it does to get that in the graveyard. Who's using my For Hires? I have no idea what's happening right now. The issue is the Max C. I don't know why Konami still thinks it's perfectly fine to have Max C in the game. It's Runic Sprite for hire. What is I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's really weird. I'm starting to think that Blue Eyes is actually just really bad. Konami, your card game on Motorcycle, currently it don't work. It's really weird right now. How does card game on Motorcycle work? It currently don't work. It's really weird. Do I really just have to just ignore Max C then? Because, like, if I ignore Max C, then I die. But if I don't ignore Max C, then I have, like, one negate and I die anyways. Why do you keep giving me complete garbage, Konami? Why are you like this? What does this even do? Do I just maybe have, like, too many copies of, like, do people even run Max C or do people even run Ash Blossom anymore? Because, like, I don't think Ash Blossom does anything anymore. Okay, so maybe I use that instead. Maybe I use this now. Okay, well, I guess that's just game. Maybe I meant maybe I remove the Ash Blossom, because Ash Blossom really doesn't do anything anymore. Currently, I'm having consistency issues, and I need more board breakers, I think. Maybe I add copies of... Maybe I add Droplet in here. Okay, but what if I just add the Fallen and the Virtuous? I hear that that's a really popular card these days. The issue is, do I have enough room for that? The Maxi was vile, TBH. The one copy of the Maxi that only exists for your opponent. Schrodinger's Maxi. I'm actually looking at this hand, and it actually, because this deck doesn't run Fuelos either. Left Ogre. Actually, yeah, why is Ogre even in this deck? Okay, so, I think what I do here is I get rid of Baron. I think I get rid of Baron and add, what's it called? Punisher. Psychic End Punisher. Because I do need a level 11 synchro for this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's Harmonia plus Ether Barrel. And... Nine, 10, 11, and Blue Eyes plus a Hand Trap is Psychic End Punisher as well. So maybe I just... The issue is, I don't know what other hand trap... Wait, no, why is this only running 2 copies of Effect Veiler? That's really weird. Do I really just have to... Okay, fine, I guess I'll just run the 1 copy of Ash Blossom. Okay, I guess I'll just go back to, Ladder then. This deck is really weird. I don't really understand how this deck works. It kind of like... It kind of feels like... It's really strong, but really fragile at the same time. Because if your opponent's able to get rid of the True Light, then you basically just die. And it's kind of really easy to get rid of the True Light. If Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon could protect the True Light, then I think it'd be really good, but it doesn't. Okay. What do I do here? Do I Wishes for Eyes of Blue yet? Why is it second is bad? I think Blue Eyes period is bad. I did, at least compared to the current meta, I think Blue Eyes is just bad in general. Okay, so no Ash, which means I can Wishes for Eyes of Blue now. Let's get rid of Jet Dragon and then grab Majesty. Yes, grab Majesty and Effect Veiler. And then Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And then, that grabs me Mausoleum of White. And then I Maiden of White right now, I think. And then the True Light. And then I Mausoleum of White. Targeting that. And then Blue Eyes. Then I Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And then Blue Eyes White Dragon. The issue is that I kind of need jet dragon on my field. I don't know how to get to it. Okay, so I think last time I didn't use Wishes for Eyes of Blue and then I just died. So I think I do have to use it right now. Even though it means that I'm not going to be getting Tyrant Dragon. Actually, no, Tyrant Dragon doesn't even do anything. Unaffected by trap cards or effects. So basically it does nothing. Does this do anything in Graveyard? Let's turn into the blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Master Magia helps you a lot, Buster Blader. I actually tried using Magia. Magia is so ridiculously clunky. I actually don't like using it. It is so ridiculously clunky. Okay, so I will have to be getting rid of the Effect Veiler, but I think this way is better. So, I special summon... No, let's grab another copy of that. Let's grab another Blue Eyes for my deck, and I use Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. And I use Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. And I grab the second Blue Eyes from my deck. Does this have a Graveyard effect? Yes, it does. Oh, I can banish that to fuse? I did not know that. Okay, so now I do that. And then now what I do... Do I Crimson Dragon now, or do I Crimson Dragon on my opponent's turn? I don't actually know. No Synchro Rumble. Did I not put Synchro Rumble? I did not put Synchro Rumble in here. Okay, well, I just got the deck off the internet and they weren't playing Synchro Rumble. Okay. You can target one level 7 or higher Synchro monster, except for blah 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 special summon. Okay. This destroys at the end of the turn, right? Destroy it during the end phase of this turn. Okay, so I think I use this now. Contribute this Synchro card. Destroy it. Okay, so I think I use this now. Could have saved the Veiler. Yeah, I could have. Oh well. I think I use this now. Let's grab Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. And then... Not once per turn because reasons. And then Crimson Dragon. And then Synchro Rumble... Let's just pretend that Synchro Rumble doesn't exist. No, let's not use that. Synchro Rumble definitely does not exist. They have yet to put it in the game. And then it's called by, and then Majesty of the White Dragons. And then end turn. Maybe I should have a third copy of Spirit Dragon in here. What in the Enneacraft is going on? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Why? I can't even respond to that, because you can just use another one. Why did you add this deck to the game, Konami? Why are you like this? What in the sunset beat is going on? Face a monster, control face sound defense, blah 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 blah. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Okay, so... A canned Fridraulis, maybe. What in the face down is going on? What? Huh? Did I just look out? Did he just super brick? I think he might have just super bricked. That's what you get! That's what you get for playing that godforsaken game! The godforsaken deck! Okay, let's target that. And let's target that. Get out of here. Wait, what? What the Deus Ex Crawler is going on? He's playing Deus Ex Crawler? Huh, what? Huh? You know, it's fine. It's fine. He's still playing Enneacraft, which means that he had to die. He had to die. It was his divine right to die in Minecraft for the purposes of this YouTube stream in Minecraft. We simply played better. We simply played better. What was he playing? Because that is not an Enneacraft deck. What in the 60 card Ennea rank up Magic Argent Chaos Force is going on? What in the raw sphere? No, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was playing sphere mode. That's why he had to die. That was worse Enneacraft. No, that was clearly competent Enneacraft. This deck is able to beat competent Enneacraft. Yes. Oh, I forgot to add Synchro Rumble to this deck. Oops. Okay, well now I have the Max C, and the Fridraulis Harmonia. And a brick. He's running a 46 card deck. So I have Maxi, I have Effect Veiler, I have Harmonia. So this is looking like... Ooh. What the man? What the man with the plan is going on? The man with the mark? The man with the mark plan. Okay, well, what do I do now, though? Do I summon Effect Veiler? I think I have to be greedy. I think I'd be greedy in this instance. Okay, he can do something. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Why is everyone playing weird decks today? Because honestly, these last two games, I get high rolled with this deck. Okay, so here's what I do. I Magnum Hut now. No, let's the True Light. That does discard one card, but discarding one card no longer does anything. So in this instance, I think I Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. No, that's not gonna do anything though. If I discard one card, add one level 1 Light Tuner. So what does that, like, add anyway? So, wait, no, hold on. That gives me that anyways, so I guess I'll use this. And I'll discard, Max C can't be activated anyways, so I'll just get rid of Max C. Let's grab Sage with Eyes of Blue. And then a roar of the blue-eyed dragons. Why does it summon it in defense position though? And then I Maiden of White. So here's the thing, right? Actually, no, it sends it to the graveyard. Okay, so that thing's not gonna do anything. What if I just Lightstorm Dragon? What if I just Lightstorm Dragon here and I get rid of that? So much from my deck has been banished, oof. Why are you like this, Konami? What am I supposed to do? What is the counterplay? Discard this card. Guess I just summon that. And then I grab, I don't know, a Maiden of White, I guess. Because I already have Effect Veiler in my hand. Majesty of the White Dragon doesn't do anything, though. Why is everyone just playing really weird decks today? For some time, and I was seeing how much Runic Sprite for Higher works is pretty good. Meanwhile, I think Blue Eyes just... I actually think Blue Eyes just sucks. Okay. Well, now I'm seeing why people are running Baron, so maybe I just put Baron back in here. No engines really lock each other out. Why are you like this, Konami? Okay, I think what I should have done is I should have Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. And then, Ultimate Dragon, because Ultimate Dragon isn't affected by this at all. How do I summon Ultimate Dragon? 2 plus tuners plus 1. Okay, so that is, Spirit Dragon. Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11. That's 11, though. I need 2 more. Why am I not allowed to use this right now? That is really weird. Normal summoned, Okay, so I think this is what I do. I do that. And I do that, and I just attack normally. And then I do that. And then I do this. And then next turn, I have to hope that I don't die. And then if he doesn't do anything, I can summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And then that prevents things from being banished from my graveyard. No, I'm not going to activate that right now, because I'm going to run out of stuff. Oh, hello, Droplet. Okay, so what can I do here? Summon that. Wait, that needs a Blue Eyes monster? Why does that need a Blue Eyes monster? Why are you like this, Konami? I don't understand how this deck works. This deck clearly doesn't work. Why? Why are you like this? This deck is so bad. Why is this deck terrible? Okay, so I think clearly I need to reformat this entire deck. So I need to get rid of Psychic and Punisher. I guess I'll get Baron back. I don't know. So clearly I need to get rid of that. I need to get Baron back, and then I need a crap ton of Spell Trap removal, because that's what everyone's running today. Maybe I need more Drill Beams? Huh. Okay, so maybe I need... Okay, so everyone's just running Spell Trap removal, so I need to just run as much Spell Trap removal as I can. Rumble? Oh yeah, Rumble. One level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro Monster in a graveyard. Wait, hold on. Oh, one tuner or one level or 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro Monster. Okay, I see. I guess I'll just run a 42 card deck because I am running multiple bricks in here. Now... Fallen. Can Fallen get rid of Dimensional Fissure, though, is the issue. No, that does not get rid of Dimensional Fissure. Come on, Konami. Why isn't the Fallen and the Virtuous stronger? It's currently terrible. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe I just get rid of Droplet then, because if people are playing only Spell Traps, then Droplet isn't going to do anything. The issue is that I don't know what else to put in here. Because I can't add Heavy Storm, because Heavy Storm is going to get rid of the True Light as well. I'm just gonna have to hope that Harpy's Feather Duster. You don't want to run Magia Package. I tried running Magia Package, and then I found that Magia kind of just is way too clunky. I think Magia, if you go full combo Magia, then you basically automatically win, but usually you can't go full combo Magia in the first place, because your opponent just stops you from doing that. And I think if you want to get... if you want to run the Magia stuff, then you have to get rid of Harmonia Phydralis. Or Phydralis whatever that thing is called. Have to leave match to feed animals. Okay, well I have a Max C and a Lordly Low. Okay, I have a... This hand is only specifically going second. How do you guys like my Blue Eyes deck featuring only hand traps and one Lordly Load? I guess I'll just Max C now. Hopefully he summons infinite monsters, because otherwise... Actually, no, I can Lordly Load is kind of combo. It's cool, he's the one with Run Back. Lordly Load is kind of combo, but I don't think it's... Okay, thank you for giving me the thing that Lordly Load gets me, Konami. Okay, so now I have... I can't affect Valor! Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I cannot affect Valor because I need affect Valor as material. My Blue Eyes deck contains no blue nor eyes. Why are you like this, Koda? How come he has infinite stuff and I don't? Well, joke's on you. My hand sucks anyways. There's literally nothing you can rip out of my hand to make my hand any worse because it's already terrible. Why? Why are you like this, Konami? His hand is terrible. Why? What do you mean? Ah! Duel me after you're done with this one. Sure, I can duel you after this one. Okay, so clearly this deck needs more consistency. I don't know how to get more consistency, though. That's kind of an issue. Okay, so now we go with Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This deck definitely needs more extenders and more openers. And blessed hand traps, apparently. The Maxi didn't do anything! Okay, let's go Mausoleum of White. I would like to actually, you know, play the... I don't think... I haven't gone full combo a single time, I don't think. Okay, so it's Mausoleum of White. That thing. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Spirit with Eyes of Blue. The thing is, though, like, yeah, I can summon one. I can summon one Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, but, like, then what do I do? I do that, and then, I don't know, does that give me something? That gives me Synchro, like, I can go into Crimson Dragon, but Crimson Dragon doesn't do anything. I guess I can go to Stardust Saphir Divine Dragon. Opponent activates a monster effect. Hey, I can go into Divine Dragon. What does that even do? It's from one Light Dragon monster from Graveyard. I guess I use this now. Wait, what? Why am I not able to go into that? Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? What do you mean? I don't understand how this deck works. It's really weird. Okay, so clearly I have too many hand traps in this deck. And I need more consistency somehow. I think Blue Eyes is just really bad. Blue Eyes actually just doesn't do anything. If you need to go into Saphir, it needs to be synchroed. What do you mean? Ah! Why are you like this, Konami? This deck used to be really good and now it's terrible. Okay. Maybe I need, like, another copy of Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, because currently, I'm just bricking constantly. I can only summon that Stardust monster of Crimson Dragon. I am running the max amount of Primite stuff. I don't think there's anything I can do to make the deck more consistent. Maybe I add like another copy of Roar to the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Okay. I still haven't done full combo Blue Eyes yet. Actually, with this deck, I don't even know what full combo Blue Eyes is. Maybe I need three. Maybe I need 3 copies of. Do I need 3 copies of Spirit Dragon? BE was good in going second. But you could rely on Drill Beam and hand traps. Now, unfortunately, has been like that for a little while. Oh, hello, Guard It. Okay, well, this gets... I have this, but I also have this, which gets me to this. You have a play when you can get out 2 Synchro Blue Eyes, and then that Stardust card. There is that play... Well, actually, no, I have done it, like, once, but... That was, like, a really inefficient one. Okay, so now what you're telling me is that this deck has not enough hand traps, is what you're telling me. It's just like the consistency of this, like the ratio of this deck is probably the most inconsistent that I've seen in any deck, basically. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I just have to make it less consistent because I'm not seeing any hand traps. But like, if I make it less consistent, then I'm only gonna see hand traps. You know what? I actually lied in the thumbnail. Blue Eyes did not get buffed. They got nerfed, apparently. Apparently, adding 3 copies of Harmonia means that you never see Harmonia, and instead, your deck will get worse. Psychic card meant to destroy planets, synchro summon Psychic and Punisher. How does this... So how does this deck work, though? How does this deck work with 0 hand traps is the problem. Actually, I can't even use this because I don't have anything in my hand that can get to it. I guess this thing. Like, then what? I can't do anything after that. What do I do now? This hand is terrible. This hand doesn't do anything. Okay, so I think maybe I get rid of Wind Pegasus for a Psychic and Punisher, because I've never used this thing. I've just never used that thing, and it doesn't really do anything. Oh. What is this supposed to do? Well, I guess I use that. To be honest, cut Rumble, add like Ghost Spell or Nibiru. I'm starting to think that Rumble doesn't really do anything. Because I've never been able to get it off. And then Lordly Load. The issue is if I add Psychic and Punisher, this hand doesn't get to it, though. At least I don't think. Maybe it does? I don't actually know. And then... Ether Barrel. Set one Primite Spell Trap. I don't have a Primite Spell Trap that I want to use, though. Well, I guess I just Wishes for Eyes of Blue the Synchro Rumble. Synchro Rumble, you are useful as discard fodder. And then I grab a Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, I guess. Yeah, let's grab a Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, and then grab Sage with Eyes of Blue. Drill Beam the other dude if you want to. I cannot Drill Beam this guy right now, so I think I need to... wait until stuff happens in order to Drill Beam. Okay. So... Sage with Eyes of Blue... Wait, hold on. Okay, so I Ether Barrel right now. And then Ether Barrel gets me another copy of this because, sure, why not? And then... Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Looking forward to none of these decks, brother. And then Spirit with Eyes of Blue does stuff. When I grab that. And then Mausoleum of White does stuff. And then I called by that. And then, Mausoleum of White targets that. And then it does things. And then Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then Sage with Eyes of Blue. And then I grab Maiden of White. And I Spirit Dragon? No, wait, hold on. Maiden of White first, and then I Spirit Dragon. And Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And then, I Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. We played Chaos Max, I would have lost. And then we summon the second Blue Eyes. And then Maiden of White. That grabs Spirit Dragon. What do I do here, though? What's the issue? How do I even get to Jet Dragon? Okay, so I think here's what I do. I use Spirit Dragon here. Let's grab Ultimate Spirit Dragon. And then Spirit Dragon grabs Crimson Dragon. And then Crimson Dragon targets that. And then I grab Saphir Divine Dragon, dude. Spell that True Light searches a special jet if you have blue eyes. Roar of the one blue. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I already used it though. Okay, so now I True Light. I think I True Light. And I special summon that. And then now I have to do math. Ugh. I don't want to do math. I don't feel like doing math. Perhaps I should have done math, but oh well. Okay, that is fine. Go! Attack! Owie! Now I can use this. It's a good thing I didn't do math. Otherwise, I would have used this. And then I wouldn't have been able to get rid of that. Oh, my brain! My brain! Okay, well now I can do this. Now I can do math. Well, technically I'm not doing math, but oh well. Okay, let's see here. There's no point in using that right now, so... I guess I'll just end turn. Attack into Pepsi and Drill Beam. I wasn't sure how much life points would have been left. Okay, so now I Saphir Dragon. This thing not negate it. Activate it on the field. Oh, on the field. Okay, I see. Okay, so now this gets destroyed. Could have made spheres, maybe. I don't think I have enough materials for spheres. Wait, oh. Stuff happened. I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, I'll negate that. Okay, it doesn't negate and destroy, it just negates. Oh my. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a thing. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I thought that was a thing. It's probably fine. Uh-oh. Lord of Lowe's special another blue eyes. Oh yeah, I could have done that. Also, you cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters on the field this turn. Wait, how does that work? Oh well. Okay, yeah, I should have summoned spheres. In that case, I shouldn't have put this in the extra monster zone. I put this in there because I thought I wouldn't be able to link summon, but oh well. Reload is only after its summon effects activated, if that's what you mean. Cannot activate this effects of special summon monsters on the field this turn. Okay. I don't think I fully understand how that works, but oh well. What do you mean? Can I not activate this right now? Why am I not allowed to activate that right now? Okay, I can activate this now. I guess I'll just do that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And then that thing. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, I should have summoned another Blue Eyes. Oh well. What's the difference between for the rest of the turn and turn this card is activated? Brain Fusion's lock. Okay, I see. In that case, I definitely should have made spheres. That is probably my mistake. But I think there's still a way to... There's still a way to go full combo, I think. Because I feel like... I feel like I haven't been able to go full combo this entire stream. Because I got those two out, but I don't think those two do anything. I don't know how this deck works. It's really weird. Because there's definitely a way to get Jet Dragon plus Majesty of White Dude. There's definitely a way to get Jet Dragon and Majesty of White Dude on the field at, like, turn 1. How does your card game on motorcycles work, Konami? It's really weird. Currently, your card game on motorcycle, it don't work. Okay, so I guess... Do I need more... Okay, so I just need to get rid of Synchro Rumble and just add more hand traps, I guess. Ugh, this deck is so bad. This deck does literally nothing. Okay, let's get rid of Synchro Rumble. And then I need to add more hand traps. Thought it was cooked. Yeah, I think I definitely well, I think, like, the timer kind of made me just shotgun all of my effects at once. Okay, so definitely Wind Pegasus at Ignister doesn't do anything at all. So I'll add a copy of... What's it called? Punisher. The Punisher. The Punisher by Marvel's Daredevil, Spider-Man, Batman guy. Green Lantern! Okay, so I get rid of that, and then I need to add more hand traps, because I definitely need more hand traps in this deck. So currently Ash Blossom doesn't do anything. Common Yo, you played well. What do you mean? So definitely I need to add more hand traps to this deck, because currently this is not enough, apparently. I don't think Ash Blossom does anything anymore. I actually just think that Ash Blossom doesn't do anything. Maybe I add Ghost Bell. No, that's true. There needs to be more powerful hand traps in this case. Hold on. Can I use Dominus? How do you spell Dom? Dom. None of these are Dom. Dominus. You cannot activate the effects of Dark, Water, and Fire. dark, fire, and water. Am I running dark? Okay, so there's one magma hut. Oh my gosh, it gets rid of... Okay. Okay, so it does turn off the Harmonia. But Harmonia doesn't exist. If there's one thing this deck has taught me is that Harmonia doesn't exist. So maybe I just put that there, and then if I just happen to have Harmonia, then I activate Harmonia first, and then I activate Dominus Purge. Ash is called by 2, 3, and 4 for Charmies and Maxi for what's its worth against a deck with half good boards. I guess there is that, but if I run Ash... Well... I mean, Ash is probably just Dominus, right? Effect that adds a card from the deck to the hand. Then if you have a trap in your graveyard, destroy that card. Actually, no. Isn't... Okay, I think if I'm playing Dominus, I think the game wants me to play Ash plus Dominus. Because Ash is just better Dominus. Fine, I guess I'll just run 3 Ash. Although I don't think Ash does anything good anymore. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back to ladder. So far, what I'm getting from this deck is that this deck just doesn't function anymore. I don't... Unless if they get more, like... No, you know what this deck needs? This deck needs a Femina. Every deck needs a Femina. Run Dwayne. Dwayne the Rock. Dwayne the Rock Black Adam. Dwayne the Rock Black Adam live action really old Moana. Okay, well, I have multiple... Well, I have a Garnet in my hand, so that's fun. What the heck is this? What the Primal? That's not a Primite card. I don't know if I should imperm that. Okay, so far, this deck is telling me that I still don't have enough hand traps. Oh, this is why people have learned how to make Maggie at turn 1. Maybe I should just add Maggie again. I can try to do something with Lordly Load. The issue is that the wishes for... I like... The True Light is in my hand, though. So I'm running with one less card. Maybe I just do have to run more hand traps because I can't really afford to be running the True Light. Okay. I'm gonna go again. Okay, so I have to just run more hand traps because I can't be drawing that. Okay, so if I have Nib on my field, is Nib gonna lock me? There's no thing that says, oh, you can only have dragons or spellcasters on your field because reasons, right? I don't think that's part of this. I guess it's Nib. And more board breakers, maybe. Spirit is the only one that locks you while on board. Gotcha. You know, I still have yet to summon a single Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Okay, maybe I'll go with that, and if I need to add more hand traps, then I'll add more hand traps. Currently, I think we're in a very hand trap heavy format, of which if you're playing a deck that doesn't have a hand trap as part of its archetype, then you automatically lose. Okay, so that is a hand trap, and I do have a Harpy's Feather Duster. It's more of a skill issue. What do you mean? This is why I never play Mario Party. Why is everyone playing Monarchs today? What? Huh? Why are people only playing Monarchs? That's so weird. Okay, why are you... Okay, so apparently I don't have enough cards in my deck. This is why this is happening. I don't have enough cards in my deck, so now I have multiple copies of the same card. Okay, so now okay. It's late season plat, you'll run into some stuff. Floodgate Beloved. I've been playing for like 2 hours and I still haven't gone full combo, I don't think. Because there's definitely a way to get Jet Dragon and Majesty of the White Dragons in the field. It's just I haven't figured out how it works yet. If you wanted a Jet Dragon, that was not the move. Okay, well, maybe I can just draw infinite hand traps, and then also draw infinite consistency at the same time. Surely that'll work. Okay, well, hello, Garnet. Okay, well, at least Primite What's-His-Face is going to be online. Stop that, that's not allowed. Okay, did I just open True Light 2 games in a row? Okay, well, I think my deck is telling me that I don't have enough cards in my deck. Okay, I guess it's... Cause really, you want to be running, like, multiple Fulos if you're gonna be using Fulos. In this instance, I think maybe Ghost Ogre might be better than Ghost Bell. No, I think Ghost Bell is better than Ghost Ogre in this format. I still don't know how this deck works. It's really weird. Okay, can I actually do something now? Can I actually go full combo Blue Eyes? Yes. Because currently I haven't been able to do that yet. Okay, so I do have Jet Dragon in my hand, but I don't have any other tuners aside from Effect Veiler. Okay, I'll set Lordly Load. Ugh, why are you like this, Konami? Your normal Sage, your opponent scoops. It's not to be understood. I think I have to get the Sage first, which is currently not happening. Okay, so I guess I just have to use the Effect Veiler. I have to use the Effect Veiler, and I guess I just have to get one Spirit Dragon, dude. I actually think this deck, what it's missing is, like, a convenient way to bridge everything. Because currently, I think this deck currently relies on too many... Like, I think this deck needs a one-card combo in order to do things. Because currently, this deck doesn't really have that, or at least multiple one-card combos. Because currently, with that, I just have, like, I just summon Ether Barrel, and then currently nothing happens. Okay, so what do I do now, though? Bro, you had the opportunity for Jet. I already have Jet in my hand, though. So now I guess I Lordly load. And then special summon the second Blue Eyes. And then I banish the Effect Veiler. Okay, and then that doesn't activate because it hates me. Because Lordly Load hates me, and I did it in the wrong order. And I just do that, and hopefully I don't die. So the question is, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be summoning off of this. So maybe it wants me to summon Jet Dragon off of that, but right now there's no point. Why are you like this? What am I supposed to do, Konami? What am I supposed to do? How does this deck work? It currently doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. It does everything. In the Kaiser. Surely Ghost Spell doesn't smile. Surely it was... I think it was the Ghost Spell. You're probably right. I think the Ghost Spell won me the game somehow. Okay, maybe I do add the Kaiser. Kaiser. I mean, I do need more consistent. What does this even do? If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you special summon this card from hand. You card one light tuner you control. This card's cut from the field to the graveyard. You can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, so that normally summons Jet, I think. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just add that, but I think I'm going to end it there for today. Otherwise, I'm going to go insane. This deck. I think this deck needs like a little bit more support, and I think it'll be meta again. It feels really clunky to me, in that it's able to get interrupted pretty easily, and if your opponent outs the True Light, then I think you basically just die. But I do think that it needs something that acts like an extender and a starter at the same time. I think once it has that, I think the deck will perform a lot better. It's Kaiser, send Maiden, link 1, revive Blue Eyes, summon Maiden. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I understand now. We'll have that board wipe Blue Eyes that summons self-Poplar style. It needs a pop. No, it needs a 5 mana. It needs a 5 mana. After it gets its 5 mana, surely it'll perform better. But it does feel like it needs more. It needs one card that is both a consistency and extender. Either that or an in-archetype hand trap. One of the two. If it gets one of the two, then I think it'll perform a lot better. But as of right now, I think it's too fragile. it's too fragile, and its end board is too easy to either get rid of or stop. Because, like, basically, unless if I figure out how full combo works, it gets basically 2 negates, and then that's kind of it. And the what's it called? The Saphir Dragon prevents destruction, but not every, like, there's not a lot of cards that destroy these days. What's your ID number? You can play. Overframe Blue Eyes, save us next spring when you come out for Annie. The deck is not far from being good. You kind of just all over the place, pick your card, just keep trying things randomly, I think. It does feel pretty close to being meta. It's just as of right now, I don't think it's even Rogue. Well, okay, maybe it is Rogue, but it's like either a low or a mid Rogue. And I don't think it's, but it is close to being meta. It needs like 1 or 2 more cards, and then it'll probably feel really good. You need negates to stop the opponent. Once it has that, I think it'll feel really good. But let me end this poll really fast. You know what is like really lucky? I actually decided to not be lazy and actually clean my ceiling fan. If I did not have my ceiling fan, I would literally just die. I would literally just, you know, like the, I'm melting. What a world! Okay, Chaos Ritual won the poll. Actually, no, I got tied with Invoked. I like both of those decks, but both of those decks are really expensive. Nah, too random, doesn't let you see or learn combos. But I'm gonna end the stream there for today. So next week, on, I want to say either Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember the actual time schedule, I will be playing Zenless Zone Zero with the new anniversary, and on Friday, I will be playing Wuthering Waves, and next Saturday will be something Yu-Gi-Oh related. I don't know yet what yet. Actually, no, what is the next pack coming out? When is the next pack coming out? In 10 days, so that's not going to be next stream, that's going to be a stream after that one. Okay. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be something Yu-Gi-Oh related, but I'll probably decide later. But I'm going to end it there for today. So if you've been watching this long, I thank you for watching. I've been Kenyaki. You've been beautiful, and see you next time. Goodbye! No, that's the 27th or 28th, I think. Check the news. Is there news? 27th or 20th for ZZZ? Well, I'll check it later. But I'm gonna end the stream there. Blah 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 blah. Outro, outro, outro. I already said the outro. Blah blah blah. Okay, bye. Where's the end screen button? Oh, here it is. I found for MD. Gotcha. Okay, I'll check it later.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same.